Hello there, I'm Felicity Barr with the headlines on Al Jazeera. Heavy fighting has broken out again in Yemen. The army claims it's killed 17 Houthi rebels in the north. It's estimated that 150,000 people have been displaced by the 5-year conflict. Many of them have fled to the Saudi border, setting up home at the Al Mazraq refugee camp. Al Jazeera's Hashim Albra is there.
These people prefer to stay here in this refugee camp despite the harsh living conditions because they are concerned if they are to go back home to their villages right behind these mountains where a fierce fighting is taking place between the government and the Houthi rebels, they might risk their lives.
Hundreds of votes in Afghanistan's recent presidential election have been declared invalid by a UN panel. Preliminary results gave Hamid Karzai 54% of the vote, but allegations of fraud are mounting. Some observers say up to 1 million votes may have been rigged. The country's Election Complaints Commission has cancelled all ballots at dozens of polling stations after finding evidence of fraud. A clear-up operation is underway in Istanbul, a day after flash floods killed at least 32 people. The region is suffering its heaviest rainfall in 80 years, with more storms predicted for Friday and Saturday. Turkish police have been deployed around the city after reports that abandoned buildings were being looted. Lebanon's Prime Minister-designate has stepped down just 10 weeks into the job. Saad Hariri's nomination to the position in June was accepted by all sides following the country's elections. However, he's failed to form a cabinet that everyone agrees on. Lebanon's president will now hold talks in order to nominate a new Prime Minister. Al Jazeera's Zaina Hoda is in Beirut.
Saad al-Hariri has stepped down, saying he's unable to form a government, blaming the opposition for what he called impossible demands. We do know that Saad al-Hariri presented a cabinet list to the president, Michel Sleiman. Michel Sleiman refusing to sign it because the opposition has rejected that proposal.
And the US car giant General Motors is selling the majority share of its European operation. Opel, the deal was struck with a consortium made up of Canada's Magna International and the Russian bank Sberbank. Germany's Chancellor Angela Merkel welcomed the move. Around half of Opel's European workforce are employed in Germany. Don't forget, of course, you can watch Al Jazeera online at any time. Simply head to our website, aljazeera.net/English, and then click on the Watch Now icon. But those were the latest headlines on Al Jazeera. I'm Felicity Barr. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.